sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Beal taking his time here. Dinwiddie outside. Lock at 6. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Vanderbilt. He's covered by Beal. Second chance shot. Valanciunas. And he converts the layup. Valanciunas has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on. His ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Hits it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Levine, and then Levine with the champ.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Dinwiddie against Ball. Dinwiddie drives in. He gets that one.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Inside, Dinwiddie with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. And Ball with the block.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Now, here's Ball. 11-point game his last outing. For 3, Levine buries it from three-point range. Levine's got 7 points in the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
And when it comes to pure scoring output, few guys do it better than Bradley Beal.
Yeah, Bradley Beal has rounded out his offensive game. Tight handle, sweet shooter, ability to put it on the deck. His offensive focus has been unmatched. This guy is constantly probing and attacking holes in defenses.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's the lob to the hoop, and Gafford throws it down.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Green taking his time here. And it's Green slinging it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Offensive rebound. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Now, here's Kispert. Not a lot of room. Five to shoot. Oh, drew the foul. has hit the three-point bucket. He'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And he sinks the second.
Taking 3 shots.
And he makes all 3.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And the wide open shot from Green. And the clock running down. Sends it.
Drama. That's the way to end the quarter.
That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field.
Oh, Mom said in high school.
Simple. And it seems like it worked out for him.
No question. And his mother coached him up. So some all-around sports talent in the Beal family.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy runs.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Chicago right now, Andre Drummond is out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Green, and it's Caruso in at the point. And Drummond gets it to go on the assist by Green. Drummond's got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago. Passes to Kispert. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. The layup off target. Pass to Green. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hammered all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
There's the drive. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Kispert.
Boy, we think of Dennis Schroeder as a natural-born scorer, but there he does a great job passing the basketball.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
And Washington going with the whole new group here. Beal with it. Now defended by Levine. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Hachimura. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The pass to Beal. 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the
From deep three-point range.
Boy, nicely contested by Levine. He can be a smothering defender when focused.
When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Kuzma outside. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Levine for three. That one, no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Valanciunas against Hachimura. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's tightly guarded. Misses in close.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Ball with it and guarded by Capella. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Chicago making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Vanderbilt comes in for Williams. And Martin subbed in for Levine. DeRozan's shot is good.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to...
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They have a 9-point lead. How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in the good spots, taking what the defense gives them, not forcing up shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the second half.
Kenny, your take on Washington so far?
Well, it's never. You're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stop. I don't think the opponent...
And that'll do it for...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Taking a look at the Wizards. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Rui Hachimura out there with Clint Capella. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. For Washington, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the 2nd player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Wizards trail by 9. Knocks it loose. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. And this is where the power rankings sort of lock in as we begin to look toward the postseason. You look at Washington. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now, Chicago, they're just taking it one game at a time, dismantling each opponent along the way as they were predicted to do. That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Vanderbilt misses. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Washington Wizards. 7-point differential. Most NBA players are stars, Greg, once they start college basketball. But that was not the case with Rui Hachimura.
And coming over from Japan, there was an adjustment period for Rui, averaging just 2 points per game as a freshman. But he really grew his game in college. As a junior, Hachimura was a conference player of the year, turning himself into a top 10 pick in the 2019 draft.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Andre Drummond's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. Chicago making a switch here. Watanabe's checked in. Drummond passes to Watanabe. And contact on the shot, so he'll be... shooting free throws here. And they're on the 2K leaderboard of the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month. Number one, the Bulls.
And they've just been on a defensive tear. I mean, allowing so few points. And really, I think it's the energy with which they play.
Both shots good from the stripe.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Dinwiddie attacking. Top of the key, Kispert. Knocked loose. And here comes the break. Here's Watanabe. Drops in the layup for two. And the Bulls lead by 9. Here's Washington. Pass to Kispert. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Passes it to Gafford.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside for Beal. 6 on the shot clock. The Bulls leading by 9. Caruso, the pass to Watanabe. And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura takes it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Marcus Morris is checked in for the Bulls. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Schroeder surveying the floor. Kispert. Here's Gafford. Green with the block. Here's Watanabe. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Some changes for Chicago. JaVale McGee's checked in for Drummond. And Martin subbed in for Marcus Morris. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Kispert. Pass to Gafford. He dishes it to Schroeder. To halt the run. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
Down. They are putting on a show at the free throw line.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Williams comes in for Watanabe. And Ball subbed in for Alex Caruso.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Ball kicks to McGee. Rebounded by Gafford. Wizards trail by 12. Deal with it. Now Green defending.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
For Washington, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Bulls. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Green. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Wizards. Ball, the pass to McGee. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Washington called for the foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers. And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Martin. And finished off by Martin.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Beal from long range. Misses the shot. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back to the action after this word. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All out there with Martin. Then it's DeRozan. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. The shot's good. Vanderbilt's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Bulls. Here's Beal. There's the dish to Schroeder. Knocked away. Stolen by Ball. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. It's stolen by Capella. An even 3-on-3 break. Chicago grabs a miss.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And it's Martin missing. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making some changes. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for JaVale McGee. And Levine subbed in for Martin. And here's Schroeder. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Instant offense. Dennis Schroeder can fire up his team with that pretty dribble drive.
Ball kicks to Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Washington. They trail by 16. Yep, that one goes in there. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Ball, the pass to Vanderbilt. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Vanderbilt's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Schroeder outside. The pass to Kuzma. And the rejection by Valanciunas. On the wing, Levine. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Zach LaVine.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. Here's Dinwiddie. And another miss by Washington.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Ball from long range. Hachimura grabs the miss.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bulls.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And what a huge standout performance it was
for Zach LaVine.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Andre Drummond's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Marcus Morris comes in for Vanderbilt. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Martin subbed in for Zach LaVine. And they pick up 2.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
With the teardrop. Rebound by the Wizards. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Cody Martin. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Checking into the game for your Bulls.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Winston the pass to Avdia. Shot clock at 6. Hood can't get it to go. It's Martin on the wing, covered by Hood. On the wing, Williams. Here's Caruso. Bucket's good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Super hot team watching Archie flip on Meathead. I left the page ripped torn, right what the beat said. On the mic you see red, ghetto edge, street bread, all cricket.
All right, Raptors fans, let's get this game started. What's up, everybody? This is Herbie Kuhn, the in-house voice of your Toronto Raptors, and you are going to hear me calling Raptors games on NBA 2K22. At forward, 6'7", number 3, OG Anunoby. The one line the Raptors fans playing 2K22 will be most excited to hear and listen to will be when a Raptor throws down an emphatic slam dunk, and their
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Illuminating the landscape, Sears Tower and the rest of the Chicago skyline as night falls. Well, this one's about to get going, but first, let's check in with
Thanks, BA. Well, Tobias Harris may not be an all-star, but he is on that level. His teammate Ben Simmons said, people just take for granted.
Harris, a big part of their success, Allie. Thanks for that. So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. The dynamic duo of Harris and Embiid at the 4 and the 5. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton, and it's Ingles in at small forward. And for the Bulls, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Jonas Valanciunas out there with Jared Vanderbilt, and it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. You look at the Bulls, they had a great season and are expected to control their destiny in this series.
I'll tell you what, it'd be a shock if they didn't run through this series. With that said, we know anything can happen in the postseason.
Pass to Embiid. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
Simmons against Ball. And it's rejected.
Yeah, that shot didn't stand a chance. Can't sleep on JV's monstrous reach.
LaVine attacking. Oh, and the jam by LaVine.
And you see why LaVine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. DeRozan outside. Oh, from deep. Nails it from 3.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And the 76ers with possession. It's a 5-point game. Now here's Milton. Clock at 6. Free throw line jumper. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
He'll proclaim it himself to you if you're within earshot. Embiid's mid-range shot is the key. It opens everything up for him.
And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Remains Chicago ball.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by.
Now, shooters get nervous when Embiid is nearby. Exceptional at contesting any shot within his reach, and even some that look like they're out of his reach.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Ball passes to Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
Levine, one of the very best high flyers in the league, showing you the elevation right there.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Now Milton.
2 minutes.
Outside, Ingles. Back to Milton. Outside, Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Ball. And it's Simmons missing. Chicago has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. To the inside, DeRozan. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Harris with it, guarded by Valanciunas. Pass to Simmons. Outside Milton. And here's Embiid. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Embiid's gotten his second bucket.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. And it's Caruso on the tape. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
With the drive and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Green. Sinks that one from the...
Working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
For Philadelphia, they've gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Here's Maxey. Tipped, and he gets it back. Here's Springer from deep. Drummond grabs the miss.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 11 as the quarter. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. They've got Tyrese Maxey. Matisse Thybulle out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Springer in at the 2-guard. And it's Caruso on the tape. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls.
Pass to Maxey.
Morris Sr.
Puts up the 8-footer. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Got a piece of it. Back to Watanabe. Fires the 3. The rebound by Maxey. And now the Sixers on the break. Puts it up from 12. Here's Embiid. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Alan Chunas, he's checked in for Drummond. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Watanabe. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Green. And it's Ball in for Caruso.
Drafted 3rd overall in 2014. Wow, it's been that long already. Joel Embiid didn't play his first NBA game for 2 years. Philadelphia was extra cautious with his foot injuries. Well, Joel has proven to be well worth the wait.
He buries it from 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Embiid, good.
You know, Ben Simmons can make spectacular passes, but he doesn't need to be flashy. He's all about helping his teammates get easy baskets.
Ball passes to Levine. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
2 minutes.
Simmons against Ball. The shot's good.
Simmons really comfortable in tight, and he's so skilled, he makes it look easy scoring inside.
Ball against Embiid. Pass to DeRozan. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Philadelphia calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Embiid. Some solid defense from Williams. The Bulls have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Ball passes to DeRozan. Ball against Simmons. Outside Levine. A shot from the high post. They get it back. Here's Valanciunas. Williams finds DeRozan. The 3 from Ball. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that. But he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
Here's Harris. No good that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Ball into the lane. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Inside, here's Embiid. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
6 seconds separate.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Ball, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense, nice feel, which is hard to teach.
And for Philadelphia, they're shooting at 44% on the second, a decent rate. Milton against Levine. With some arc. They get the rebound. Embiid. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
I know it's a tall task, but you got to box out Embiid. It's really that simple, because if you don't, he's going to make you pay.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
It could go. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Chicago Bulls up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They've done well.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Looking at the Bulls, boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting their rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Pass to Simmons. Outside Milton. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Ingles. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball. And here's Ball. Driving inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Drummond's checked in for Chicago. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Ingles from outside. Drummond grabs the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Ball. And he converts the layup. Ball's got 5.
And he's got great speed, Ball does. This guy is really good at finding ways to slither through the defense.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Bulls making a switch here. Martin's checked in. On the attack, Simmons. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Chicago has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Ball passes to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Thrown down with Forrest Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Pass to Ingles. Now here's Milton. 6 to shoot. That one doesn't drop. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They led by as many as 18. And Ball with the basket. The assist by DeRozan. 7 points in the game.
You know, that's a veteran play. DeRozan stays open to all possibilities. That's seeing the game in front of you. Excellent find.
Ingles finds Simmons. Here's Harris. Got it from about 16 feet. Harris has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, he's an elite shooter with a lot of sweet spots. Defenses have to mark and keep an eye on Harris from mid-range.
Ball passes to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Pass to Harris. To the paint. Ball against Simmons. Shoots over Ball. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. DeRozan outside. He shoots a 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist here tonight.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Outside Simmons, and he drives in, and it's Simmons slamming it home.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it. Really demonstrates. How lethal he is in the air.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ball passes to DeRozan. Now Levine, covered by Milton. And stolen by Simmons. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Milton, no good. The Bulls have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Ball passes to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
That is just south of 300 LBs running the floor hard. Drummond making his coach and his teammates proud.
Outside Levine. The three from Ball. No good on the buzzer beater. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Bulls up by 16. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. We've got Matisse Thybulle, Tobias Harris out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Springer in at the 2. On the wing, Green drains the triple.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Here's Maxey. It's good.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Chicago has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Here's Caruso, and the shot goes down. And the Bulls lead by 19.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Pass to Watanabe. Off target from outside.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Harris outside. To the left side wing. For 3, Maxey. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside, Green. To the wing on the left. Here's Caruso. Vanderbilt. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. And Philadelphia calls time here.
All right, look who's coming up.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for McGee. The 76ers also with a sub. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Thybulle. And here are the Sixers now, trailing by 19. Here's Embiid.
2 minutes.
And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Embiid's got 21.
Few players in the NBA strike fear into opponents, but Embiid is one of them because of his size, skill. Crazy strength.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now, that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Soft touch off the... Watanabe's got 4 points in the quarter.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Bulls.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Lonzo Ball.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly. And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
To the middle. Here's Springer. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the lay-in.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Watanabe on the wing. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sixers.
76ers ball. 76ers substitution.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Riller. Caruso grabs the board. Here's Martin. He's covered by Curry. And the shot's good.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.
Huh?